Hi, everybody. It's Gareth and Dexter being with you again, chuntering on as we normally do. And this is about fascinating words and phrases. And we pick these words and phrases from sometimes what you have written to us about and asking us, what does that mean? Now, today it's an interesting one because it's about going for a song. Now, when I heard Gareth was going to talk about this, it made me think of that Antiques show that used to be going for a song, and it was shown with a bird in automatic bird in a cage and whistling along. And I thought that that's what it was about, auction rooms. But I was wrong, wasn't I, Gareth?
Yeah, and it's not actually that fascinating, to be honest with you. It dates back to the late 19th century, yeah. And
Mm,
of course, it means something that's being sold very cheaply or below its true value or whatever, yeah.
yeah.
But it goes back to the music halls and the informal street performances.
Ah,
And in places like London, yeah, the music halls and the performers who performed in the music halls and stuff didn't get paid very much. So it didn't pay to be a performer back then, unlike today, where they get millions and millions.
yeah.
But they were all paid very little. Sometimes literally paid just a song rather than a wage. And basically, then the idea developed that if something could be bought for a song, it cost almost nothing. It was pretty much worthless, or it's either a steal where phew, bought that for a song,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's worth something, or it's not worth anything at all. Yeah.
Mm,
There's a related marketplace angle. And when I read about the marketplace angle, I thought, well, they used to sing at the stalls and say, and all that
yeah.
sort of thing. I
Yeah.
can't do it because I'm not a Londoner. Cool, blimey, governor. But at the end of the day, the auctions and the street markets, if the bidding was weak, then they'd sell it for a trivial amount, yeah, or even for just the price of a quick tune or performance, which
Yeah.
which is really weird. But why a song? Because, well, essentially a song is short, it's easy to give, it's of low monetary value. Well, it isn't now, but um, yeah, basically paying next to nothing. So, first recorded usage was in the early 1900s, like I said, and yeah, it's as I say, it's not that fascinating. This one, it's quite. I was
Well,
expecting it to be a bit more.
well, I think you've painted a really good picture because, when you were talking about the markets, I remember going down Petticoat Lane, and used to have people in the crowd. They weren't an audience, although the guys selling like crockery, very very cheaply, and everybody rushed forward, and of course those people in the crowd were paid by the guy selling the,
Yeah,
the crockery. The barkers are what they call when they're in the fairground, aren't they? Fairground
yeah,
barkers. Come
yeah,
and join, come and sit on the seat or whatever it is.
yeah,
And I suppose there is a special term for those people that were in the crowd. They bought, and then everybody else surged forward to buy as well.
yeah.
So yeah, I don't think it's an interesting one. Lovely
It
picture
is.
that you painted.
Yeah, but literally, it kind of means what it says, though, doesn't it? But
Yeah,
not that fascinating
it
for me.
is what it says. So
Yeah.
thank you for that. I did find that fascinating. And indeed, if you found that fascinating, then please let us know. Like us, comment, subscribe, and let us know what you want to hear about, because that's where we find fascination, because we delve into these things. We look for the origins, and sometimes they go back a long way. Previous one went back to the Bible. So let us know what you think. Be kind, because Gareth and I are only doing this for fun, and we'll see you next Wednesday. Take care.